Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It's your friend Tim, aka General 8-Bit, bringing you the rebooted version of a series that I almost got rolling a few months ago. This is Don't Starve Mod Reviews, week 1 of 52 for the year 2014. Now, you all know how this works. I find mods on the Steam Workshop, or suggested by you guys, created by some of the smartest minds in the modding community, and I provide you with a detailed review of them. Be sure to leave in the comment section below things like mod suggestions or just suggestions regarding to the series in general. Anyway, I really don't want to make this intro longer than it needs to be, so let's get on into it. The first mod I have for you guys today, or I guess you could say two mods, was created by the same people, Psychosis and Steve Holt. Both of them amazing mod creators. You should really check out their stuff. Anyways, the first two mods are characters from the Disney TV show Gravity Falls, Mabel Pines and Dipper Pines. The first off, the brother, Dipper Pines, runs from a fight, has a body warmer, and has a mysterious journal. His nickname is the Studious Brother. Second off, Mabel Pines, the eccentric sister, has lots of sweaters, loves her pet pig, which is sort of a nod to the actual show Gravity Falls. Awesome show, you should check it out, and tends to look on the bright side of things. Both of them are fully animated for the Don't Starve type of animation. The first off, Mabel Pines, the sister, is a pretty standard character. Her stats are 150 hunger saturation, which drops fairly normally. Health is 150 and her sanity is 200. Pretty much the exact same as your standard character Wilson. One thing to note here, she starts off with a piggyback, sort of a nod to the show, the pig, if you watch the show, which is actually a backpack that you can wear. It's bigger than your normal Don't Starve backpack. One thing you're going to notice right away when you hop into this new game here, you're going to notice that her actual menu here for crafting stuff has an extra tab. It is for her random sweaters. All of them are fully animated for the Don't Starve sort of animations. They all have different designs, different sort of descriptions for all of them. It's really cool, it's really detailed. I really appreciate Psychosis and Steve Holt for making these amazing freaking sweater designs. They're really cool. So I'm going to build one and we are going to put it on. As you can see here, it doesn't actually put it into your inventory, it just automatically makes you wear it, which is kind of nice. It saves inventory space. Her stats are pretty much standard. Her speed is pretty much standard. As you can see here, if we tab open here, her actual character that she's based on is Wendy, aka Abigail. So I'm not sure if that gives her any like stat boost or any of the things that Wendy has, but I don't think so. And yeah, guys, this is pretty much a pretty standard character, pretty balanced stats. You're not gonna find too much anything to complain about when doing like a vanilla run of this game with this character. Both Dipper and Mabel are essentially the same character. The only few differences that I found here was the fact that, first of all, the first thing you can see obviously here, Dipper runs slightly faster. That's because he is based off of the character, the mime character. His name escapes me. From Don't Starve, the vanilla version of Don't Starve. If you ever played that character, you're going to notice that he has a smaller belly, which is kind of annoying. So that's one of the stat detriments that Dipper has under Mabel. But essentially the rest is the same. You're going to notice right away here that his actual intelligence, the things that he can make, the crafting tab here, has pretty much everything, mainly because of the fact that he has a higher intelligence than most characters. One of the things you're also going to notice here is he spawns with the journal. If we drop it down here, it's pretty much exactly the way it's animated in the show, which is pretty cool. Journal 3, it's nice. One thing we can one thing that I just noticed right now, once you drop that, all of the intelligence things goes away. So this actually gives you another level of intelligence. One thing you're going to notice here also is the fact that Dipper is without his hat from the show. That can actually be found under the dress tab. You can go down here to the pine tree hat. It can be crafted from 6 twigs, 1 pine cone, and 8 grass. I don't want to spoil what that looks for you yet, even though it's not really a spoiler, but you guys are going to have to download this for yourself and put it on for yourself. But yeah, guys, this is a pretty good character mod made by Psychosis and Steve Holt. Kudos to them for making making it very detailed. Both characters fit really well into the game. The next character mod that I have for you guys today is a mod that at first glance I really like the look of. It's the character mod created by XX Mortex and Stormy Range. Stormy Range actually had a mod that I previously reviewed, so kudos to you, sir. You make really awesome mods. It is Dr. Warty. His description is the doctor for the chickens. He can run fast due to wearing shorts right here. His HP regenerates slowly. He's a doctor, so that kind of makes sense. Being a doctor, he can make syringes to heal. Really cool mod. I just really like the look of it and how he looks into the game. There's going to be a couple of really cool things that you're going to notice as you get into a game with Dr. Warty. The first off being his inventory. He has a couple of cool things in his inventory. First off, the chicken. As you can see here, he has a chicken bat, which is really cool. Works essentially like the same thing. As you can see here, he runs a little bit faster due to his shorts. This character is actually based off of the character Sin from Wilson, which is pretty cool. Also, one thing you're going to notice here, pretty much the coolest thing I've seen in the mods here, is our little favorite side character Chester. He has a complete redesign, which is really awesome. He has the shape of an egg with chicken legs. That's really awesome. Dr. Warty's stats are 150, 200, and 120. As you can see here, his health is a little bit higher than most characters, which is kind of an advantage. Makes this game a little bit OP. But as you can see, he also has syringes that he can use to heal himself. He can also craft these in the crafting area here. His speed and his health are the two main things that makes this character a little bit overpowered. I'm not going to say I complain too much about it because I've seen pretty much ridiculously overpowered character mods. But all in all, Stormy Range and XX Mortex, you guys have made a really awesome mod here that I will be using at different times. And I think this is my favorite mod of the week. So good job, Stormy Range and XX Mortex. The fourth and final mod that I have for you guys today is a structure mod created by Steam user Afro1967. It is a really cool mod, but it's not one that I recommend using in the vanilla game, mainly because it requires so many materials. It is Wilson's cabin. As you can see here, the materials are in my inventory. It requires 5 meaty stew, which in itself takes a while to do, and 80 logs. A lot of tree chopping required to do this. But the main thing that I worry about here is these 10 light bulbs. Not many people have the patience to go into the caves and actually get these things, so it's actually pretty hard to create yourselves one of these. But what we're going to do here is we are going to make one right now. First thing I want to say here, I didn't actually go through and actually try to get all that material. I just spawned it in using too many items. But as you can see here, it's a really well designed thing. If we go away from it, the walls are actually gonna reappear. It's really sick. It's really cool. It looks really awesome in the Don't Starve vanilla game, even though it looks kind of painted on there, if you know what I mean. But as you can see here, as we move on closer, you can see that there is a bed, a bunch of stuff here that makes it look like a cabin. It's really cool. Obviously you can't use any of this stuff, but it makes it look aesthetically pleasing. Afro1967, I really appreciate the time you took to do this, mainly because of the fact it is really detailed. But pretty much what it does here is we're coming close to the end of day 2, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sleep like right away. Essentially it takes 100 times. One thing that I kind of complain about here is you can walk through it, which is a little bit annoying. But essentially it works the same way as, I guess you could say, a tent, things like that, but it has a way longer durability than the tent. I believe that I saw that it would take 100 times for you to sleep on this before actually going away. One thing that I also want to say here is once you get closer to it, it emits this weird glow, but I really like the mod. So what we're going to do here is we're going to sleep in here really quickly. As you can see here, it restores all of our stats, which is really freaking awesome. I would have to do that 100 more times. It makes it a little bit overpowered, but I think Afro1967 did a really good job of balancing out the materials that with it balancing out the overpoweredness with the materials that you needed to actually make it. I wouldn't recommend going for this in a vanilla game unless you literally have nothing else to do. But yeah, this is a really, really, really awesome mod. I applaud you, Afro1967, and I really hope you like my review of your mod. Anyways, guys, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Tim, aka General 8-Bit. Leave in the comment section below any mods that you would want me to review, as well as also leave in the comment section below if you like this series and any suggestions that you can just make it better in general. Anyways, guys, we will see y'all later. Keep on not starving. That was so cheesy.